So we're going to have a little routine just to do before bed, and we're going to start standing up. We're going to do a couple of sun salutations, little variations of the sun salutations, really slow, and then take it down to the mat where we're going to really relax. So I want you to just start at the top of your mat, and you're going to ground yourself down. So I want you to just take a look at your feet. See if you can get your feet so they're pointing straight forward. Spread the toes. Roll the shoulders back. Lengthen as though you had a coat hanger at the back of your t-shirt. So it's lengthening from the coat hanger. Take a big deep breath in. And on the out breath, just slide the shoulders back. Close your eyes here. And just feel yourself supported by the ground. As you breathe in, imagine that you're breathing all the way up from the feet. And as you breathe out, you're breathing all the way back down, letting go of any tension. You're going to take a big deep breath in, and as you breathe in, you're going to sweep the arms up over the head. And as you breathe out, you're going to bring the hands down in front of the chest. One more time. Breathe in, sweep the hands up over the head. Breathe out. Bring the hands down in front of the chest. Bring your feet slightly wider than hip distance. Let's have a softness in the knees. Give your knees a bend a couple of times, making sure that when you bend the knees, they're going straight forward and not knocking in towards each other. And then you're going to lift up through the hips, keep the legs soft, and you're going to fold into a forward fold. And when you come into a ragdoll forward fold, you're going to take a hold of one elbow with one hand and the other elbow with the other hand. And just let the back of the head be long as we bring the weight into the legs here. As you breathe in, you're going to look up halfway. And as you breathe out, you're going to fold back under. Do that one more time. Breathe in, look up halfway. Breathe out, fold back under. Take the hands, just let them drop. Maybe they come to either side of the feet, maybe not. Maybe you want to start to just play with straightening up the legs a little bit here as well. And then you're going to bring the head forward, and you're going to step yourself back into a downward facing dog. So lift it up through the bum. Squeeze your elbows in towards each other here. Pull the belly back to the spine. Take a big deep breath. Pick up your right foot. Swing it all the way between the hands. And bring your left leg. And bring the left knee all the way to the floor. Bring the top of the foot on the floor. Bring the chest forward again. Lengthen through the back of the head. And just take big, deep, slow breaths here. Tuck under the back toe, lift the back thigh, and step your front leg back into downward facing dog. Let's do the same on the other side. Bring your left leg up, swing it all the way between the hands, and drop your right knee. Bring the top of the right foot on the floor, bring the shoulders back, chest forward, and lengthen through the back of the head. Place the hands on the floor, step that front leg back into hands and knees. Bring the hands directly under the shoulders. And we're not going to do chaturanga upward facing dog here. What we're going to do is we're going to do some big, lovely cat curls. So you're going to breathe out, round in the back, come to a cat curl. And as you breathe in, you're bringing your chest forward, shoulders back, looking forward. Breathing out, round in the back, cat curl. Breathing in, coming to a cow stretch. Slow breaths. And from here, you're going to take your right hand, you're going to thread your right hand all the way through, bringing the elbow and maybe even the shoulder down to the floor. Bring the ear to the floor and extend the left arm forward. Keeping big deep breaths here as well, breathing into the shoulders. Walk both shoulders away from the ears, making sure you've got space, especially between the right shoulder and the ear. If you need to put your head on a block here, that's absolutely fine. Let's do the same thing on the other side. Bring your arm through, bring your elbow to the floor, the shoulder to the floor, and then extend the other hand forward, just doing big deep breaths here. And back up to hands and knees. And we're just going to spin all the way around so that we're lying on your back with the back of the head long, shoulders relaxed down, and your feet are hip distance apart. So when your feet are hip distance apart, you want your feet to be facing straight down towards the bottom of the mat, so you don't want them to be turned out or in, so just double check that. Take the hands, just place them on the bottom of the belly, and we're going to do some big deep breathing into the core here. So I want you to breathe in, and as you breathe in, you're going to relax. And as you breathe out, you're going to imagine that you're pulling your hip bones in towards each other and pulling your belly back. So imagine you're wearing a pair of hipster level, tight skinny jeans, and you've got the zip button up, and you just want to pull that zip up. So as you breathe in, relax, and as you breathe out, pull your hips together, the belly back towards the spine without actually moving the lower back at all. It's a very slight movement. So breathe in and relax. And breathe out, pull the belly back. Breathe in and relax. You might want to continue with this, or you might want to add your pelvic floor into the action as well. So as you breathe in out, you pull the belly back, but you also engage in the pelvic floor. I'm going to keep the hands at the hips. Keep the back where it is, and see if you can bring your right leg up into a tabletop position on the out breath. And as you breathe in, bring it back down. Try not to shift to the side or wobble. Then you're going to breathe out, bring your left leg up. Breathe in, bring it back down. Continue with this, trying to keep the hips as stable as possible. And then stretch the arms up over the head, stretch the legs away, and then hug the knees in towards the chest, gently rocking from side to side. From here, you're going to bring your arms out to the side, palms faced upwards, roll those shoulders back. You're going to move your hips over to the right, and you're going to drop your knees over to the left, so we're going to twist. Try and stack your top leg on top of the bottom leg. If that doesn't work, or you want a little bit more, you might want to take that top leg and just cross it over your bottom leg. Ground down through your right shoulder blade and keep looking straight up towards the ceiling. Come back to the center. Move your hips over to the left and your knees over to the right. Maybe take that top leg, cross it over the bottom leg. Look straight up towards the ceiling. And come back to the center. Move your hips back into the middle and just hug your knees in towards the chest. And make your way down into a Shavasana position. So if you've got any tweaky lower back issues today, you might want to have your legs bent, feet flat on the floor. You might want to extend the legs away. Roll those shoulders away from the ears and just look straight up towards the ceiling. So you stay here. You might want to pause it and put your socks or something warm on. And I'm going to sit up and talk to you from a seated position. So, as you lie here in Shavasana, I want you to really focus on letting those shoulders release. As you breathe out, imagine you can send the breath to the shoulders and dissolve any tension. Feel your face softening and imagine on the out breath all of the tension is coming away from behind the ears and the back of the neck. Imagine as you breathe in, you're breathing in through the left nostril and you're breathing out down through the right hand side of the body. So as you breathe in, draw the breath all the way from the bottom of the body, all the way up the feet, the leg, into the nostril, around the top of the head and back down through the right. Well, as you lie here, think of one thing that's happened today that you're really grateful for. And just come back to your natural breathing rhythm. It's so easy to always be looking on to the next thing. But you are alive right now. And just take the biggest breath that you've taken all day. And then take an even bigger one. And just do any little movements that your body craves. Roll onto one side and help yourself up. Rub your hands together. And when you've got some warmth there, just place that over your face and over the back of the neck. And let that go with you for the rest of the day. Namaste. Good night.